riding scene in Melbourne's awesome. There's heaps of good guys here, and you know, you got Campbell and Kensington, Knox. There's so many different skate parks around Melbourne, and little mini ramps here and there, like just random mini ramps in parks, and you know, it's good to see all the talents come from, you know, different parts of Melbourne.
Melbourne scene's real good. There's so many good riders over here. Like even little kids you'd never even know about are real good. There's like heaps more good spots to ride, and just good people over here. I like it.
We become a community, everybody rides, and you meet other people through the sport. Like pretty much everybody I know now. Like I don't have any of my old friends from school really. They're really just all friends that I've got through BMX and through people through BMX and everything. So you just meet everyone along the way. You know, you see someone at a skate park, you talk to them. That's just the way it is.
I'm just happy to have fun if everyone else is having fun. I don't necessarily like to compete with everyone at the local park, but I just like to do my own stuff and have fun and progress in my own way.
Like everyone's got their different styles. But the people I ride with, just like they go big, some technical, and they're just fun group of people to ride with.
Everyone can learn off everyone, but everyone's got their own style, and the thing it's like most is just that it's their style. They're not trying to copy no one else. They're not trying to rip you off. Everyone's out doing their own thing.
I always try to help out people if they look like they need it. Like I'll give them a few pointers if they look like they're having trouble with something, and if it helps them, it helps them. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But yeah, definitely we always help each other. You see what everyone else is doing, and you just get ideas and maybe put two and two together in a different way. But yeah, you definitely get tricks off each other, yeah.
Like we watch each other ride and say, you're doing this, you could do it this way, and you take that in perspective and try and use it.
Everyone's always trying to help out, you know, to learn new stuff. So, you know, if you ask one of the other guys, you know, give me a hand, like what can I do to make it better or whatever, they can actually see what you're doing. But, you know, most of the time you just be out there learning it yourself and creating your own sort of style and unique little way of doing it.
You ride on your own, you're liable to get hurt. So you ride with other people, but at least you got someone there to, you know, help you out, and you know, you teach each other tricks and whatnot. Yeah. You know, just feed off each other, and yeah, it's good.
You get pumped off at other people's tricks, yeah, what they learn. They get you psyched and make you want to learn stuff for sure, yeah. If they do something really crazy and they nail it, it's good for them, you know, they didn't get killed, so it's pretty good, and always congratulate them and stuff. But it's an individual sport, so it's up to yourself if you want to do something crazy.
You know, you can't help but get a little bit excited when people are riding good around you. Makes you want to ride good too.
Injuries just come with the sport, you know, like you don't want them to happen, but they happen, and it's just a reality of what we do, and it's good fun, you know. You go out there and you ride, and if you have a crash, you know, there's something to talk about the next day.
Biggest crash I had when I was younger is I ripped off half of my face and cracked my skull, so that's pretty bad.
Broke a couple of bones in my foot, that's about it. I fractured 2 and broke 2, which was nothing. I was back on my bike in a couple of weeks.
This time last year, I had a bit of an accident on a ramp and blew my right knee out. Had a full recon, 6 months off, and the last 5 months I've been back into it. It's never going to be the same, and my knee's always sloppy, but I wear a brace. It feels pretty tight and pretty strong, so I just ride anyway.
You do crash, like no more than say a football player or a soccer player hurts themselves. But yeah, it's all a learning process. Once you learn how to crash, and you're right. Basically, the more experience you get in crashing, the better.
See, more and more are being built, but who is behind their design? Chile tracked down a bunch of convicts who seem to know what they're talking about.
SpiltMilk design was established in December of last year.
I got to know Simon and Aaron, and then we kind of just all got together in the one office.